In the other culture, in the old culture, when virginity was a virtue, one referred to a woman's being compromised. The word is generally regarded as ethnically, ethnic, ethically unsavory and ugly. Okay, I want to say something. As a female, to and about other females, like, I think promiscuity, just having sex with a dude, because why not? Like, whoever they are, any of them. All this here. Okay, and this is a non-Christian view on it, since people get up in arms about that sort of thing. There's more to life than laying on your back and riding the dick carousel. There's just more to life. And the fact that bitches who do this do not have hobbies, self-respect, they don't care to try to get more higher brained, okay? They're kind of stuck in the bell curve. Your life would be better if you just learned to like yourself instead of seeking. Yeah. I mean, I've had some girls explain it to me, like, why it is that they had been with, in this one particular case, 70 plus people. And it was because, well, I don't feel love otherwise. Well, you gotta love yourself. I know you have, like, good and bad days, right? Like, there's stuff I don't like about myself, but this is what I have to work with. This is who I am, and I'm not gonna change that for the fucking world, right? I can only make this better. This on the up and up. We don't do regressive shit, right? So, there you go. 70 plus, yes. And I knew another girl who was with 40 plus people, and I really wanted to understand that. Like, that just blew my mind, because, like, I come from a time where if a girl was, like, with 3 guys, like, you were seen as a whore, right? A whore, like, the way I took that to mean is that you're too fucked up to look for the right guy. You give it away too quickly. You got, like, pride and narcissism and whatever else that is eclipsing your ability to be rational and more respectful of yourself, right? That's how I took it to mean. But you can't. But whenever you try to, like, quote unquote slut shame or shame women for doing this sort of thing, they immediately just start calling you a Christian. It's like, this isn't something that's, like, rooted in Christian, I don't even want to say dogma, but the ideal or what have you, but more like self-respect just by existing as a fucking bitch, okay? I mean, I probably look hypocritical because of the way that I look, right now. Like, look how I'm dressed. And I'm just saying, and what I'm about to say is what will classify me as a pick-me to other women, okay? And that is that you can't be a slut and expect to be a good wife. And I've known quite a few girls over Discord that are actually married, and they're still, like, doing the whore game, will ruin friendships because they can't get the male attention that they want. And it's like, and they can't even process that. It's like, well, you're married. You get it? Men are not as interested. And it's like, well, why is it like the bro code's more important and blah, blah, blah. Like, all this, like, delusion and immaturity that comes with it. And these women were in their 30s, the ones that I'm talking about. So and at this point, because the sex revolution, like, I wouldn't call it a revolution. I know that's, like, collectively what we call it, but it's definitely the rebellion. And it's like, well, I don't want to be confined to a kitchen and not be able to have sex with every man that I want and travel the world, and like, there's just more to life than riding the dick carousel. There is. They don't like to hear that though. Like even in experience with the girls that I knew, which they're not my friends anymore, so fuck them. They I learned very quickly that they're like, I'm in a time in my life where you're trying to be me, referring to me. I'm trying to be too serious with them when they're not ready to hear it. And that meant that they wanted to hit the wall before they were ready to hear it. So when I've had people come at me where it's like, well, we're living in a time of weak men and the men are not very masculine, so the women are just fucking. It's like, hey, I get it, and I listen and I respect Homath myself, but I also see that women are just like, they're like, why do I gotta try? Why do I gotta try when I could just go on TikTok, even if I just make something up, and I'll get all of this validation that I never had growing up, that my mom never gave me. My dad wasn't there. My mom never gave me this. My mom was a crazy bitch. Like, it's a story. Like, you can just read it on their faces a lot of the time. And I don't know. I come from a place of where I do actually care about everybody as much as I say I hate everyone. But like, I just learned, women don't like to hear that. Why did I start telling you all that? Oh, because of what Saul here said. Yeah. There's just more life. Like, you can actually choose to develop your personality and challenge things about yourself that might be not to where it should be. Like, I challenge my empathy all the time. I want to care. I want to learn how to communicate that I care to everybody, put good things out into the aether. Like, you can do that. Like, it's not bad to make yourself better, you know what I mean? But women don't say this to each other. They start talking about being trad wives, and then the trad wife trap, and then the whore to Christian trad wife pipeline. Like, what in the fuck? Like, why do people gotta go between extremes instead of just stopping right here in the middle, right in this gray area where they're invisible to their own self, and develop that person? You know what I mean? Why is that hard? I always saw no sex before marriage is very practical, and I think that that's like a good thing, like, it's a good thing. Women retain the DNA of their men, pair bonding issues as well. Well, I've never pair bonded, but I kind of understand it, but yeah. Well, absent the religious argument, there is plenty of science of why being a promiscuous woman is bad. Yes. I'm just like bitching from what I've personally seen. Like what I want to say dealt with, because like what comes with the women being friends with other women who do this sort of thing is a lot of drama. A lot of drama they want to cause too. Like, I was taught that fucking people with no emotional connection will fuck you up. How to let lesson get lost. Yeah, that too. I was taught that. I have never pair bonded before. I've not. I'm sorry if that's weird. I don't know. Sex isn't something you do just for fun. It's one of the oldest bonding activities in history. Yeah, right. And prostitution is one of the oldest jobs in history. And the prostitutes, I tried to look at like interviews over the years of like women who open up about prostitution, and it is something I don't see how they do it, honestly. I just don't see it. I've been told I am a femcel. I've been told it. Let me read some more. I gotta get off my soapbox about that. I just see women damaging themselves beyond repair, and then finding out how, and then figuring out how they're going to cope with that, and then go into their older years, you know. And it's like, well, one thing and it always reverts back or relates back to a man is just gonna fix it. The man is either the problem or he's gonna fix it. So I've learned that when these women are getting past the age of 35 and into their middle age, that they are like, well, if I can find a man that'll accept me, then I'm just going to turn my life completely around. You know, and you can't play fast and loose like that. That's wild. It's wild to me that, like, that's the popular thing. I guess getting turned away during my high school days was a hidden blessing in disguise. Paganini and all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I accidentally hit my headphones because I was trying to tap on my chest. And I tell my gaming friends, like, you guys did dodge bullets. You did. And I mean, there was a girl I really liked in high school, and you know, as we got over like 25, she didn't really give me a solid chance, which is fine, you know. Her life started going way downhill, and then she was suddenly calling me up. Do you know what I mean? And I realized that I had dodged a bullet, and now this bullet has found me again, and she's got all of this fucking problem going on, but she remembers how much I really liked her in high school, and I was the one person she could come to, and I'm just like, no fucking way. I didn't matter until she had all these fucking problems that she wanted to come make it my problem, right? Like, you guys all did. I'm just sharing. I'm not speaking anecdotally. I'm just saying that, like, you all did. Like, if you had a high school love, if she's not, like, happy having kids now, you did dodge a bullet. You did. You did. I've had some of my friends, like, cry about this to me, and it's like, she's not worth crying over, you know. That bitch wanted to bring you down with her, like mine did. A girl failure? Maybe. Kind of. Welcome to being a man. That's a joke that gets said to me a lot. Or like people, like some of my gaming friends will tell me to man up. Like, Zay, you gotta man up. Like, that is so funny. Don't be the backup plan. Don't be the backup plan for no one. If somebody's like got you backburnered, you cut that bitch off. I have absolutely zero contact with anyone from my high school. Same. But I'm also, like, really antisocial, which that played a big part of it for me. Vlad, that's, like, incredible. Wow. Congrats. Alright, I'm gonna keep reading this. I keep getting too hard distracted, and I'm sorry, guys. There's just some stuff that I feel I want to say, because a lot of times in my life, like, I've not been allowed to say them, and I know it's hard truths that deserve to be said, you know. And that's one thing that I love about all of you guys that I'm lucky to have in my community, is that we can say these things, see eye to eye, and, like, move forward, you know what I'm saying? It's so good. I can't. Women will sandbag other women. They will do it. Women call them male friends, but they're usually backup plans. Oh, I don't see any of my friends like that. I remember back in the golden era of the internet, back when gamer girls, quote unquote, became a thing. And I remember them guys, they would get in like my WoW guilds and or just be like connected to us using like Ventrilo or something. Like they'd just be around and they would just act like because they were around a whole group of guys that they needed to be special because they're a gamer girl and they need to be like protected and stuff. Like it was annoying. It's like, bitch, just play the game. What are you doing? I didn't realize at first that it was just for like male attention, but I did know that I did realize that they were being like extra. And now look what's going on. Look what Belle Delphine did. You know, that gamer girl piss or whatever it was that she was selling. You remember that? Ugh. All right, let's keep going. Let me finally finish this up for us. But to the organizer, comprise